Hello everyone, hope fun and doing great. Welcome to Elyas Tech channel. If you're new here, welcome, and I'm so happy to see you all once again. Today I'm with one of the most important topic, which is called AWS certification. Which kind of certification do you really need to have in the IT market? Are you confused about what is AWS? Which kind of certification do you really need to have? Are you brand new and you want to build your career in AWS or Amazon Web Services? Do you know how many certification is in Amazon Web Services, and which kind of certification do you really need to have as a technical person, which you already involved in information communication technology? This all question will be answered by this. Okay, AWS certification is divided in 4 categories. Category number 1, 2, 3, 4. Category number 1 is a foundation, the second is association, the third is professional, and the last is expert or expertise level. So let's talk about each certification with more details. If you are brand new and you want to build your career and you don't have any experience about information communication technology or information technology, if you want to build your career in Amazon Web Services, here's my suggestion. The first certification you need to have is a foundation certification. It is very important and high demanding certification, which is called Cloud Practitioner. So this certification is very important for all of you. If you're technical as well, if you are familiar with the other platform, for example with the cloud computing, Microsoft Azure, and it's the first time you're working in Amazon Web Services, what I'm suggesting you to have this certification. This certification is all about the foundation of what is AWS, which kind of services AWS service have, how to access the console of AWS services, and how to I think it's a very simple, like adding username, adding groups, rules and regulation, like password policy, so on. It's very interesting. What I'm suggesting you to, in order to become familiar in Amazon Web Services, this is the first door for diving to AWS certification, which is called AWS Cloud Practitioner. Okay, this is the first certification. This is for those who brand new in information technology, and for those who just recent found that AWS certification is a high demanding and it's bright cloud computing company. Let's talk about the second category, which is called association. Overall, AWS certification hierarchical design is divided in 4 categories. So association is in association level we have 3 types of certification. You don't have to get the all certification. Now I want to explain each and everything with more detail, and you have to find out in which portion do you mostly, and it seems very simple for you and you want to get that certification as well. The first certification is called Solution Architect. What is Solution Architect? This is all about how to design a cloud computing environment. See, it's very important for all of you. It is not like a system administration or network administration, so on. It's all about how to design the cloud computing. The types of how to design the foundation of the AWS architecture design. So if you're a big fan of architecture, for example, a friend of mine, he is a network engineer, he is expert on designing how to design the network, and he had a plan to dive in to a solution architect, because that is for those who want to design in a state of implementing, testing, documenting, and configuring, or so on, what the company needs and how you want to deliver the same needs of the company to the cloud environment. This is called a cloud architect or solution architect. The second is a system ops administration. System ops administration, the association level is very interesting. This is my field. This is all about a system administration, network administration. In the local area network, we have, for example, VLANing, we have a switch, we have a firewall, we have a routing. For example, we have a NAT, network authorization translation, we have a port authorization translation. So it's all about network and system. Now it is not the design, it is how to implement, how to traffic the data. System is all about how, for example, installation of DNS, DHCP, W server, web server, IS server, so on, is all covered by SysOps association level. So if you think that you're a kind of person who are hand-on to the system and firewall, networking, and system as a system administrator, so my suggestion is to get this certification. Okay, the last in association portion, developers. Developer is those who are good in software, for example, if you think that you're good in coding, including Python or Java, C Sharp, PHP, any types of programming language, and you're good at coding. So here is the certification for those who are good at coding. So as an association level, you will get familiar about the types of the platform inside Amazon Web Services, which kind of software you can build. Is very association, it's not the professional level, but you will get familiar about which kind of, for example, loop, for loop is all about software developers. One thing I would like to share with all of you, if you're a technical person, you have a 5 or 10 years of experience in information technology, AWS does not AWS does not force you to get this certification because you already have enough experience in information technology. They mostly prefer you to take either like solution architect or developers or sysops administration in order to move on for a professional. In the professional, you need to have at least 2 of these certification from association in order to get the professional certification. In the professional certification, there's a 2 high demanding certification. If you want to be professional and like in Amazon Web Services, there's a 2 certification: solution architect and DevOps engineer. Here's my idea. This is called very foundation level, administration level, engineering level. So when you come to the solution architect, here's you're gonna be work as an interpreter between a company and the cloud. What the company need, which kind of region they need, how many servers they need, how many cloud computing they need. You know the cloud, you know the Amazon architecture and how to design. DevOps engineer. So now from association, you come to the engineer. It is the same job, but with more demanding, with the higher tasks, with the bigger, with the brighter boundaries instead of associate. The last but not least, the expert level, like the PhD level. If you want to get your PhD level in AWS, they do have 6 other certification. For example, advanced networking. Advanced networking is very advanced networking. It's not like you have done in the local area network or some SD1 and so on. It's bigger and it's very smarter because you want to be PhD on the entire region of the AWS services, including connecting more than 100 or 200 countries with one another and putting so it's tough, but yes, it's available. Security. For the security, you want the expert on security, how to protect the cloud computing from security standpoint. And you have a machine learning. That is interesting and fascinating in machine learning as well. So AWS is providing a machine learning certification as well. If you want to become expert in AWS machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, so on, services provide this kind of certification as well. So the last but not least, I like this one. Alexa is skill building. Alexa, have you ever heard Alexa? Alexa is a small device. It's a common-based artificial intelligence device. I do have in here, but I thought if I'm talking about Alexa, they will ask like, hey, what do you want? Like, how can I help you? I don't want to interrupt during of my conversation, during of my lecture, or during of my recording. Anyway, the Amazon an expert level, they have data analytics, so you become a good expert in data analytics. You will find out what is good, what is bad, and which kind of portion you need to add the data. So databases, if you're good in Access Project and Oracle, so on. So AWS will have a specific portion for database engineers as well. Let me recap for those who just brand new and want to improve and want to build their career in AWS. The first certification you need to get is a cloud practitioner. The second is you need to specify in which portion you are good at. Are you good an architect? You like to design? If not, do you want to be a developer? Yes. If not, do you want to be a system administrator? You want to get involved what is going on in the computer and the system and the network and system? If you think that is good, then pick either A, B, C. If you think the information was very helpful, what I'm suggesting you to go ahead and share this information with your colleagues, with your friend, with your family, with whoever you think they pursue and chasing the information technology. Okay, the last but not least, the only way to appreciate my work is to simply like the video, whatever video you're watching in my channel. Just please go ahead and like and subscribe my channel. Until next time, stay safe, be brave, and of course, see you next time.